Hello and welcome back, Transformer TCG fans. Okay. Take, I don't know, 8, 7, 9. I'm not sure how many times I've tried doing this. I'm not really going to play a game exactly here, but we have 4 new stratagems. These stratagems, uh, it pains me to say this. It pains me. I can't do Starscream. Are the dumbest names I've ever heard. I don't know what Hasbro's marketing team are thinking. These are based on 4 figures that I've seen. I have not seen them in Target or Walmart. I only saw these at like the Overflow discount store or Ollie's or somewhere. So we have Slugtron, Bumbleswoop, Bumblegrim, Primelock. Yeah, real creative. And what it is that they have, it's a 2-pack of kind of 2 figures. You got their 2 bot modes, and then you can kind of build them and combine them into one bot. They don't look that great, but I'm sure for young kids they probably find it fun. It's like, oh, look what I have! I can put these together. I can transform them. I can play with them. You know, you have some figures as long as they're not stuck and keeping their eyes on a tablet and actually using their imagination, so they don't grow up to use their imaginations and make the real world bend to their will as a teenager because they didn't use their imaginations when they were kids. Anyway, that's a video for another day. So with that, we're looking at Slugtron and Bumbleswoop. And the text on all 4 of these is exactly the same. Now, if you haven't guessed by the names, this is for an Optimus Prime and a Grimlock. This is for a Bumblebee and a Grimlock. This is for Bumblebee and a Swoop. This is for a Megatron and a Slug. And I also put in parentheses, Slag. And once I realized I could have had, I was missing 5 stars over here, so I just plugged a Flame War down here. Let's look at this. As I move my glasses. Now, I'm going to put this up here, but I also have the digital up here so you can see it a little clearer. When you have a Megatron 10 stars or less and a Slug 10 stars or less on your team, this can trigger during any battle. And I mean this stratagem. When one of these characters attacks in bot mode, you may tap the other character. If you do, add the base attack from the tapped character to the other character attacking. Or that's what I have written. I've actually updated that. If you do, add the base attack from the tapped character to the attacker. Or to your attacker. When one of these characters defends in alt mode, notice what side you have to be on. Add the defense, add the total. It's going to be total defense from the one not defending to the defender. So I was reading this one, but like I said, these are all identical. And let me go over a little fine print. Because we have 2 swoops under 9 stars. We have a 6 and a 7. Yes, you can have them both with a Bumblebee also. I may have had a 10-star Bumblebee with him. I got an extra Swoop and Grimlock if anyone needs it. You know, maybe I had this Bumblebee in mind. Let me see here. Let's use this Bumblebee. 1 star off of being 25. But those guys actually won a game against this 7-star Megatron and 2 Slugs. And then the next game, they actually beat them. So, you know, there's that. But how this actually works in the wild is that, okay, first of all, if you're attacking and they're going to attack first, they have to be one. If I can flip, I'm going to flip. That's how I play this game. And excuse me. So I'm going to flip. We're going to flip Bumblebee. and I've already drawn for turn. I have 4 cards. The sleeves are just, I don't care this. I threw these together yesterday for somewhat of a decent deck. This one is mostly blue. This one is mostly orange. So there's that. So, okay. We have Bumbleswoop here. Bumblebee is going to attack first. So when this attacks, you may scrap an action from my hand and draw 2 cards. That's gonna go first. I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. 1, 2. Like I said, these, and I'm not keeping up with this stuff. It's just all for show, for testing, and to kind of help y'all out. So I did that. Now, who do I want to attack? 10, 10, 13. For the sake of... Yay, they're picking up trash. For the sake of example, let's go after this slug. We'll go after little slug. Well, I want to go into him pretty hard, so I'm going to tap a swoop, and my base is now 9. So 1, 2, white, pip. And we've got 9, 10, 11, 8, 7, 6. We had some Pierce in there, but it's too small. Have a focus fire. Do I want it? Yeah, let's get that stuff in there. Pull the focus fire. Now I've got, just like, kind of thrust ability, I now have 2 characters tapped over here. Draw for the team on the left. Oh crap! For the Primus above. Okay, what did I flip? Now, it was 11, wasn't it? An attack of an 11. So, since he was defending, I meant to do this, guys. I'm sorry. I should have. That's like, okay, I want to be able to have a bigger defense. So, yes, just because it says a Megatron and a Slug, it doesn't mean you pick these 2. It just so happens, because of star count, I'm able to have 2 Slugs and 2 swoops. Or can you do this to help the other? Yes, you can. Because now these are all tied to this stratagem by name. So I can tap this slug with a defense of 3 and bring down his damage by 3, which is what I meant to do. I just sort of did that out of order. So I apologize. We drew for turn. Let's flip Megatron. This is where things get interesting. I'm going to put on an Energon Mace on Megatron. That's going to give him +1 to attack. We're going to attack 1 defense, 1 to... Let's go after Little Swoop. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and tap my last remaining character. So whoa, sorry guys. I'm only going to get 1 attack on the left side from all this. In the meantime, the right side is only has swoop left. So your untapped phases might go a little quicker here. So we're attacking this swoop. 3 and 2 is 5. 6 for the Autobot. 7 for the use of the putting an upgrade on Megatron. So 7, 6, 5. So that's it there. Boom, he got hit for 5. Excuse me. So it's this swoop's turn over here. I just drew a card. We can use a brainstorm and a focus fire and a medic. Let's just go ahead and put a handheld blaster for the heck of it on Swoop. Repair 2 on Swoop. We're now even, 3 and 3. Focus fire. Let's flip Swoop for turn, put him at his highest attack, and let's go after Megatron with only 1 defense. 1, 2 bold, 1 for the focus fire, white, Pip. Okay, so we've got 5, 6, 7 Pierce 1. 7 Pierce 1 seems to be a very popular flip. 7, 6, 5, 4. He's only hit by 4. 1. You can only, and that's really all I'm going to do here, guys. 1. He was in bot mode. So the defending in trick from the stratagem doesn't work in bot mode. If he was in alt mode, it still wouldn't have worked because these 2 slugs were already tapped. So you cannot add their base defense, which is a nice 3, to this Megatron for defense. But it would be total defense. I mean, well, this is just an, I want to say impoverished. Improvised shield just only gives tough. It doesn't give actual defense. But if you have defense down here, you can add that to that Megatron. And you can pick either slug. These are the 2 rare cases in which these stratagems would work. To be able to have 2 of the same character. Now there might be some fan-based stuff out there that might help this a little bit too, but it, you know, that 6-star Bumblebee in 6-star Swoop, that's only 12. If we happen to have, I don't know, let's say that's 12 and 7 is 19. If we had another different 6-star Bumblebee, you could also put that in here with these guys. No, you couldn't. It'd have to be a 5-star Bumblebee because of the star on the stratagem. If we had a 5-star Bumblebee, then you might be able to have even something crazier over here going on. But this seems really fun. I think it's doable. I think it would work. Is this a good idea? I don't know. Could there be issues with some of this later on? I don't know. But are these companion cards? No. These are stratagems. Help with the idea of where these pictures came from. Pairing up these characters. And having something a little different to the game. This seems, I don't know if the Arc or anybody's done like anything like this before. But I just got really jazzed, and I only have 4 of these. So if we wanted to make some other more stratagems similar to this, like say, I don't know, Sideswipe and Sunstreaker or something. I think somebody has done something to that effect, but nothing with like these kind of abilities where you can, you know, oh, he's in bot mode. Let's add this Swoop's attack to him. But in the meantime, your defense is very low, 1 and 0, you know, but you're going to get a nice swing of 11 before upgrades and flip. You know, kind of the same glass cannon that this thrust is in a way, just on a bigger scale. It seems very fun. I think this works. And I'm just like, wow, I came up with this. If someone else is coming up with something similar, excuse me, I'm sorry. Maybe we're just on the same wavelength. I don't know. But it seems very fun. It seems pretty doable. You have to set up certain ways in order to, you know, get things to work. Of course, whoever has the first go, you know, if you are, you know, call your attacker, bot mode, okay, and your partner, it doesn't matter what side they're on. It can be whatever side it gives you the most oomph, you know, and if you even want to do that and you're like, well, I don't. I can only go into I don't know, Megatron, but I don't want to. I mean, you still want to knock him out, but maybe he has an upgrade that would hurt one of your guys when it comes off, or something to that effect. Which there's a few of those, and I even made that energy axe recently too, where it only has one to attack, and when it gets scrapped, someone over here would get hit by three. It's like, wow, So a lot of fun things that going on, trying to mix up the gameplay a little bit. This seems to make things go a little faster. Maybe it's only because you're having to untap a lot. But that's all we've got right now. So, and these seem pretty fun. If you see any errors with these, let me know. If you think this is a bad idea, let me know. But I'd love to call this Slugtron and put the dashes on the sides of the O. Slugtron, Bumbleswoop, Bumblegrim, and Primelock. So what say you? Will this work? I think it works okay. It's pretty interesting. It makes it fun. Like I said, it may speed up the game a little bit. You can give your comments below. If you like what you see and you're enjoying these videos, hey, throw scraplets at the like button for us. Help that algorithm. Say something down below if you like this or not. I want to thank you, all my followers that are watching this and trying to keep up and trying to bring the game a little fresh, even when we're using original characters. So have a great day. Have a blessed day. And as always, say it, Prime. Autobots, transform and let's roll.